over to our own Jesse Irwin.
Believe it or not, not everyone loves watching football on Sundays. It doesn't mean they hate it just means that they cheer on their team in a different way. Webb City resident Brooke Henderson is a perfect example. Even as the mother and daughter of devoted Chiefs fans, she will admit to you, football's just never really been her thing. So recently she's been getting her head in the game by using her artistic side, something that's been there for a long time.
Probably since the womb.
Okay, so a very long time.
No, I've always tried really hard to be into crafts.
And that's always been part of who Brooke Henderson is, and it's often injected with her sense of humor. For example, when the pandemic began and so many of us began wearing masks, she made this mask holder. Brooke's parents are huge Kansas City Chiefs fans, so ahead of the AFC Championship game, she surprised them with this. That's right, a Chiefs-themed casserole dish, 100% Mahomemade.
Just kind of quirky and something you don't see every day. And my mom immediately was like, "That's incredible, you have to sell that."
Brooke had already practiced a bunch using her own cookware, so shortly after Mahomes and the Chiefs punched their ticket to Tampa, she listed her dishes on Facebook Marketplace, then asked her boyfriend to share it, and went to bed.
And that was a mistake. Because I woke up with so many messages of telling me or asking me if I could do it, and I was like shelling them out like as I was making them.
And Brooke is still trying to meet the demand, running back and forth to the store faster than Tyreek Hill just to make sure she has the supply to keep up, to the point where she's not even sure if the store does.
I go on lunch break to pick up a casserole dish at work, and the shelf was empty, and I'm like, this was me. I did this.
And if you've seen Brooke in line recently, know the cashier was probably thinking the same thing.
Well, the cashier is normally me since I do self-checkout, and every time I'm like, God, that's a lot of casserole dishes. So
At the same time, it's the supportive nature of Chiefs Kingdom that keeps her going.
I think a lot of it is people telling me how much they like it, and then I'm like, oh, I can't stop now.
And while she still doesn't love football, Brooke's willing to admit that she and the Chiefs do share a few lifelong fans.
You know, it took me a while, but I finally listened to my mom after all these years.
Teeing up a much-anticipated season finale on Super Bowl Sunday.
Actual plans, I can't say I do have any plans. Probably eat a casserole.